confidently open the backside, and moment of truth. Oh no! Alright, what's going on, you guys, man? Welcome back to yet another King Japes episode. Now, folks, if you have watched the videos before, you know that it has been a minute since I have done any type of film camera thrifting. And so today we are back at the thrift stores and we are going to try to pull some stuff out. Now, we are at the very first location here and we do have a couple of set rules for today. Number one, we are only looking for film cameras, but number two, most importantly, we're going to try to hit 5 stores minimum. And by the end of this episode, if you are seeing it, that means we did find something insane. So without further ado, we're getting up to the front here and let's jump right in. Give me phone books. Hello. Alright, y'all, check this out. Looks like we already have some bangers going on here. Got this little Canon camera. That was interesting too. Damn, they got hella cameras right now. That is really cool. I'm gonna check that one out for sure. Yo, there's a ton of different cameras today. So there's one in particular right here at the very bottom. It looks like a Canon SureShot water camera. We're gonna be going to Hawaii in a couple months, so that would be a dope camera to bring to Hawaii, right? Get some underwater shots. But then there's also this fat lens back there. I'm gonna try to see what that is. 125 bucks. Let's check it out. Oh my goodness, what is in that box right there? Can I see this box right here?
This one?
Yes, ma'am.
Here.
Thank you.
Welcome.
All right, let's see. 124.99 blue tag. Let's see what's in the box. Ready? What is that? What? But check this out. Minolta SRT guide. All right, that's a quick little preview into what the camera is. We got a couple of different lenses. It looks like it comes with 2 lenses, a flash, some filters. Let's check the camera out, man. Check that out, y'all. Minolta SRT 101, 50mm 1.7 lens. It's actually in really good condition. I don't know if you guys can see that. Insane. The advanced lever feels a little bit weird though, to be honest, but man, the SRT 101, this is a classic Minolta film camera. Our viewfinder is clean as well. It's a good little camera. So other lenses, which one is this one? Oh, is this the Celtic? This is probably the 135 2.8. Let's see if it is. And yes, it is. Okay. So this is a legendary lens right here. Look at how beautiful that front lens element is. That's a dope lens right there. And then we also got this one in here. Yeah, check it out. It's the Minolta 28mm Celtic lens 2.8. Very clean set. And it has that darker orange tint, which a lot of the other Minolta RAW lenses, when they start making a RAW, do not have. So for $124 and it's 25% off, this is actually a really good find. Let's put this stuff back. I want to check out some of the other cameras first before we make a decision. This kit right here would be 93 bucks, just under $100, which is again insanely good considering all that comes with the kit. We got a Canon underwater SureShot A1. This is insane. $124.99 with 50% off. So this is gonna be like what? Okay, so this is gonna be $62.50. But I feel like these are worth it, low key. All right, man, let's see what this is about. So it has an off switch. I've never seen one of these in person, but it's a camera I've always looked at. 32mm 3.5 lens. It looks like there's film in it. It's super wide, man. Oh, where's the battery compartment? The battery compartment actually looks clean, and there's film in it, so I don't want to mess this up. You know what? Underwater photos for Hawaii? That'd be dope. Okay, so this is for sure maybe. This one right here is a Canon T50 with a 28 2.8. If it's at a good price, honestly, I'm gonna just pick this up for the lens. The T70 though is in a really good shape as well. This one's gonna be 75 though, so probably gonna pass up on this one, but still insanely good camera. I mean, a lot of people love the T70s. That'd be a nice little deal, but 75 for this one. I mean, it kind of is a toy, think about it. Yes. Now, honestly, I haven't had much luck with these cameras. They always seem to be broken. This just confirms my suspicions that these cameras are always broken for some reason. Yes, please. Guys, what is this lens right here? This thing is huge. A tele macro lens, 500mm. What? I've never seen something like this before. What in the world? Leave in the comments real quick. What is this? What kind of lens even is this? And what mount is this? For Pentax K and M mount. I know nothing about this, man. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. What is this? But honestly, guys, the plastic section looks dead. I'm not sure if it's just because it's still early on in the day, but I think we're gonna move on to the next spot right now. Okay, that was pretty insane. I'm not gonna lie. I did not expect anything from that first spot, but we have 4 more stores to check out. Hopefully we can continue to find those deals. I paid a little bit more than I wanted to, but I'm gonna show you guys at the very end all of the different cameras we find. What a way to start the day. Let's go. All right, man, so this thrift store right here is honestly hit or miss. Sometimes I find the best stuff and other times I find jack diddly squat. I don't know what word that is, but let's get the hell in there. Let's see if we can find something good. All right, so it looks like we do have a couple of different lenses in here. YouTube videos. Do you have a link? I do. Well, I have my channel for you. Yeah. Can we buy this and bring the dog around in it? What if we did street photography with this stroller here? All right, y'all, we made it to the next thrift spot. Honestly, love-hate relationship with this store. Let's get in there, man. Look at this box. That is pretty dope. What would you use it for, though? Just, you can put it on your wall and like display cameras, you know what I'm saying? What is it good for? Absolutely not. Oh! All right, you guys, we made it to the next thrift store, but lately it hasn't been in, so let's see if that changes today. Oh, this is not a good look, y'all. It looks empty as hell. Let's see, maybe they just started putting them out in different spots, but... All right, this spot is looking like a bust. All right, thrift gods. Let's see what they got for us today. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. No way. Is that the same camera but blue? No, that blue one. You don't see that? Yeah. Can I see the 2 cameras right here? There's like a case and then the blue one. This is a Minolta. That is insane. Hold on, man. So just like the Canon one, but you know what? This looks like it's APC, but surprisingly, it still shoots panoramic. Let's see what this is right here. That's fire. Look at that Pentax IQ zoom. 80. What are they asking for this thing? Green tag, 50% off. So this would be essentially 30 bucks. That's not a bad play, actually. Like if somebody wanted to go shoot film and they could only have one camera and they just want to have some light to bring around, this would be something good to shoot with, but not for us today. All right, we struck out on the last store. We're at the next one here, and if you guys have been a fan of these videos for a while now, you guys know it's always the first and last that hit. So I'm hoping we break that cycle today. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's a ton of cameras. Yo, I was not expecting this many cameras. That is insane. And it looks like it's a really good selection of them. Check that out, y'all. Oh, look at that Olympus over there. That's awesome. Yo, this is a lot of cameras. I'm a little bit overwhelmed. I've never seen this many in one place at one time. So let's see. Looks like we got a good selection of different things. Like there's a Mamiya in the corner right here. Got some Pentaxes over here. That's the one I'm mostly interested in. That's like a cool little Olympus back there. Thank you. I think I am gonna take this one, but can I still look through some of these other ones? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna grab that one. You guys, there is no freaking way. Look what we just found. Bellows work. This thing goes up and down. Do you know what that is? No. Yeah, okay, I don't either. Let's go. Well, to me it looks like an enlarger, but I could be wrong. All right, you guys, so we are back home now, and I want to show you guys the 2 thrift finds that we had today. Now, even though it seemed like there were a ton of cameras available, because honestly there were, it just wasn't of quality. I mean, a lot of them were broken or they were just way overpriced, but we did end up finding 2 gems that I want to share with you guys today in this episode. So let me get them out and let's talk about it. All right, you guys, so I want to start off first with the camera we found at the very first thrift store. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the Canon SureShot A1. And I don't want you guys to get this confused with the Canon A1. The A1 is an SLR style camera, but this one right here is a point and shoot autofocus camera. Now, one thing that I have to mention just right off the bat is it has an underwater casing. So this can be shot underwater. And honestly, you guys, just judging by the looks of it, it's so clean. This would be perfect for something like maybe if you're gonna go to the pool during the summer, or if you're going to like a nice beach resort type of thing, like in Hawaii. This would be a perfect camera for people out there, maybe going to like Hawaii or the Philippines where the water is like super clear. Such a cool camera, and you can shoot it like a normal one. So let me just go over some interesting things about this camera, because one thing that caught my eye first and foremost was, again, like I said, it is a waterproof camera. This has a 32mm lens. And what's the aperture on this? Okay, 3.5. So that's interesting. 32mm is a little bit wider. It's a weird focal length to choose. Most importantly, you guys, check out the red ring. That's super cool. But on the front here, you have the selector switch, and it gives you a couple of different options. So the ones that I see here are auto, you have the off switch, flash, the flash off, and then you have what looks like a fish. Now, the fish right there under the selector switch, you kind of have to hold it there. And so I'm guessing when you're in this mode, it ends up a focused range. So it's pre-focused between 0.45 to 1 meter and 1.5 meter to 3.3 feet. So I think those are the 2 focusing zones that you get when you're in this mode. So nothing changes in the viewfinder. Super big window eyepiece for your viewfinder. All right, so it's in auto mode right now. Let's see if it could take any photos. Okay, it's focusing. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's focusing and then it's shooting. With flash too, that's insane. Okay, confidently open the backside and moment of truth. Oh no. All right, man, so the camera actually works. I'm pretty surprised by that. But when I first saw the camera, it looked to be in really good condition. And this is one that I've always wanted to try out, especially for underwater stuff. So we are going to Hawaii later on in the year, and I am planning to bring this with me and take some photos. So stay tuned. We're probably gonna do some type of like underwater photo thing with the Canon SureShot A1. So that is the first find, you guys. Oh, let me talk about the price. So it says $124.99, but it was 50% off. So I ended up paying 60 bucks for it, which seems like a steep price, because to be honest with you, it is, but it's a camera that I've been wanting for a really long time. And to be able to see one in person, honestly, is super cool. So I am taking my chances with it and I'm running with it. Canon SureShot A1, I think these go for anywhere between 60 bucks to like 120 bucks anyways. So I still think I got a fairly good deal on this camera right here. So that's the first one of the day. Super happy with that find. Secondly, you guys, the next camera is one that I never thought I would find a good copy of. I always seen these in the thrift stores, but they were super beat up or there was always something wrong with them. Now, initially, I thought that's what this one was like in the first place. So we paid a total of $45 for this. This is a little bit better of a deal, considering these cameras go between like 100 bucks to $200 even. So it's about up there with the Canon QL17 G3. But ladies and gentlemen, here is the cleanest copy of an Olympus 35RC that I've ever seen. As you can see, it has that Canonet styling. This is a rangefinder camera, and it is small. I mean, it's about the size of, I would say, the point and shoot that you guys just seen. What surprised me was how clean it was. As you guys can see, the price tag here on top shows the actual price for what I paid for it. Obviously, there was a little bit tax on top of that, but for 45 bucks, you guys, this was actually a steal, because the 35RC is one of the phone cameras that some people just use as like their everyday phone camera. And the results that you can get from a camera like this is absolutely insane. So first things first, I might just keep this thing to make it like my everyday pocket camera, because I did get it at a thrift store. If something happens to it, you know, that's okay, but at least I'll have a quality camera to keep with me at all times if I want to make some photos. 42mm 2.8 lens, 40mm being a really good focal length. This one's a little bit longer at 42mm. 2.8 max aperture, and this is a rangefinder. So check this out. On top, you have the focus ring, which is just this thing right here. Now, I'm almost certain this shouldn't feel super loose like this. Most of the focusing tabs are never this quick to focus, unless I'm wrong. I could be wrong. That could just be like a 35RC type of thing. That was one of my main concerns. I thought that maybe possibly this camera could have had a really bad rangefinder misalignment, but I'm looking at it now and it's actually perfectly aligned. Now, what's pretty cool about the 35RC is it gives you focusing distances between about 3 feet all the way to infinity. So in between there, the focus throw is super short, making it really easy for things like street photography. Honestly, I could set this at like 5 feet, just walk around at f8 and have a blast, and checking to see if all of the apertures work by setting it to bulb and essentially just opening and closing the aperture. But one thing that I really like about the 35RC is the shutter speed dial. It reminds me of some type of Leica, probably the best find that I've had in a while. It's equivalent to finding like a QL17 G3, except that this is from Olympus. And you guys know Olympus, they made really, really good smaller compact cameras and put some incredible lenses on them. And that's why today, Olympus is one of the most popular brands when it comes to like 35mm point and shoots that people enjoy. But my plan with this is probably to find a little lens hood for it. I think that would be pretty dope. I'm gonna throw on my Kex light meter on top of this thing, and it's just gonna be an everyday shooter. That wraps up the thrift episode. I know it wasn't one of the episodes where I found like 15 different items, but with the 2 items that I did find, I'm actually really happy with them. The 35RC being, again, one of the cameras that I've always wanted to pick up. And then this one right here just kind of completes like my point and shoot collection. I'm really, really excited to shoot this. And if you guys have any questions or ideas, or even want to see me shoot this, not even in the water, just out and about, seeing what the quality is like, let me know in the comment section down below. That's actually something I would like to possibly do in the future, even with the 35RC. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions on what we could do with these cameras. But that's gonna wrap it up. I'll see you guys in the next one, man. As always, Minolta Gang.